Holy Week, or Semana Santa as it's called, observed all over southern Spain with a seriousness and a fervor you might not see elsewhere. For the 7 days leading up to Easter, nearly every city in Andalusia gets taken over by ancient processions. To an outsider, it's an impenetrable montage of confusing yet deeply evocative images. Figures in dark hoods loom up from every direction. Smoke pots of incense, candles, religious imagery, and the crowds. Flashes of Goya and Velázquez, dimly remembered impressions of the Inquisition. Okay, watch this. These guys got to get their painstakingly crafted, massively sized, and incredibly heavy and cumbersome float through the door, down the steps, and out into the street.
But the women who escort the Virgin, they wear candles to light the whole way to the cathedral.
Pedro is another of Fuen's brothers, the youngest, and when not working for an IT company in Ireland, he does this. He carries crushingly heavy religious floats. They're called castelleros, and they devote months of training to this.
Man, that thing's huge.
Yeah, their movement is huge. And this is very heavy throne.
The Virgin float, about 3,500 pounds total, and precise dimensions that have to make it through the door just so. The bearers have to kneel, crawl along with it on their backs to get it through the door. And the main event. Ready, set, up.
You're crying the whole time. The music.
Let's face it, I like a procession and all, but who likes a bunch of guys in hoods coming in your general direction? I don't. Frankly, it creeps me out. Time for a drink, perhaps. This is Tabernaculo, as best I understand it, an Easter Jesus and Mary-themed drinking establishment where, between drinks, one can ponder the agony of the Christ, but with sausages.
Is it like this all year or just over?
It's the whole year.
Whole year, it's always like this.
Whole year, yeah.
Wow.
They have incense whole year, Easter music whole year.
Now, is this a week for quiet contemplation and worship, or is this a party week, or both?
Both of them.
Throughout the course of the week, over 40-odd processions will creep slowly through these streets. There are different brotherhoods, each with their own sacred colors, crests, insignia, and so on. It's their medallions and particular Christ images that adorn the bar. And frankly, they're kind of bumming me out. Maybe it's just me, but when I'm getting a nice late morning buzz, I don't particularly want Jesus looking down at me from, like, everywhere.
How drunk can you get here? Don't you feel like a little guilty, like getting really drunk here?
Yeah, of course.
Whoa, morcilla.
Morcilla.
This is one of my favorite things.
This is your favorite
Ever.
thing?
Yeah.
Try it. It's amazing.
Gaze away disapprovingly all you like, Jeebus. I am happy now. Overlooking Granada, the hillside of Sacromonte is riddled with caves, many of them older than anyone even remembers. Spanish gypsies, or gitanos, have lived here in caves turned homes like this for hundreds of years. They call this a juerga, an informal, intimate, and spontaneous performance, what jazz musicians might recognize as a jam session.
This is it, Granada. The only place in the world where you get to see real flamenco in a cave.
Alicia, like just about everyone in Granada, is an aficionado.
Dale, esa guitarra buena granadina.
Our host, Curo, is a poet, historian, and a patriarch of the Gitano community here, an icon of the flamenco world.
Gitano, you see traveler Roma people, are more embraced by the culture here than most other places in Europe.
Well, we have our own gypsies. Those are ours. Yeah, well, I can tell you 3 things that we do here. We do flamenco, we do tapas, and we do siesta. Which
You do them well.
yeah, we know how to live, don't we?
Yeah.
Ay, ay, adiós Granada, Granada mía, y ya no volveré a verte, ay más en la vía, y me da pena. Ay, vivir lejos de tu vera, del sitio donde reposa los restos de mi morena. En el aire conmovido mueve la luna los brazos y enseña lúbrica y pura sus senos de duro estaño. Dentro de la fragua lloran, dando gritos los gitanos. El aire, la vela vela. El aire la está velando. Y como quiere, gitana, que te quiera. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Tata! ¡Ay, tata! ¡Ay, tata! Y empuja al columpio, y empuja al columpio, y empuja al columpio más. Empuja al columpio, y empuja al columpio, y empuja al columpio más. ¡Ale! Vamos a tomar una copita que hay 100 años para vivir, para dormir, para follar, para todo. Temperamento puro, son la sangre que nos hierve a los gitanos, ¿has visto cómo es? Tiene 16 años, le voy a llenar.
¿Vas a sacar carne ahora?
Hacemos una música que es de nuestra raíz. No se hacía preparado para echarlo a los espectáculos. Era una música que se cantaba dentro. Tanto en la pena como en el llanto, como en la alegría, nosotros cantamos.
They dig deep for their material here. It means something. They're telling you something about themselves.
What is the word? Duende.
Duende.
What is duende? I've heard it. What?
Duende, el artista llega a lo sublime.
Is it an emotional state or a technical?
No, tiene que ser pasión. Se queda en éxtasis. Entonces pasa mucho cuando estás enamorado. Y es enamorado, pero no eres correspondido.
Is unhappiness necessary for great art?
Es necesaria para hacer un trabajo magnífico.
Ooh, they didn't even have to think about that.
Tienes que sufrir en ese momento. Luego también sales muy bien cuando estás agustico.
And then you perform very well after a couple of this.
Right. I may not have duende, but I have Valentine's.
Viene el duende cachondo. Es un duende más cachondo.
Cachondo. I know that expression. Wait a minute.
Ew.
All right.
Every storybook kingdom needs a castle. Granada, it's got a good one. The Alhambra, one of the most enchanted, inscrutable, maddeningly beautiful structures ever created by man. built on top of 9th century fortifications by the Nasrid dynasty and added to as history unfolded through wars and tragedy and invasion and conquest.
On the outside, it's very bare. All you see is these tiny windows.
Right.
And it's projecting impenetrability. But then you come in here.
Zach has gone, well, let's call it what it is, a bit mad about the place. The details, and there are a lot of them, can obsess a man. Plus, he's a cinematographer, so you can understand, once you start to really look around, how that might get a grip on a guy whose profession is the intricate play between light and darkness.
My theory is that they're trying to weave nature, calligraphy, symbols. These are all inscriptions within here. Inscriptions turned into graphics.
Right, because in Islamic art, you're not to depict works of God.
Yes, but what you can depict, and this is what this entire place is geometric systems.
Yes.
When the Nasrid dynasty lived here, it was a harmonious space where light, shade, water, the transit of the moon and the stars were harnessed and glorified.
I think the best assumption is nothing is random. They came here and laid out everything according to
A plan, man.
This was a place for reflection. Each element of design presumably intended to have effects both psychological and religious.
It's really a cinematographer's paradise because everything is about light and mad. Obviously, they weren't cinematographers, but everything is framing for them.
How long did it take them to build this?
Hundreds of years.
That's why it takes so long for you to get the shot. Oh, snap.
In the builders' time, engineers, astronomers, mathematicians were like priests, magicians, possessors of divine knowledge of how the universe worked.
Did they want to contemplate nature, or did they want to conquer it or control it?
I mean, they were certainly trying to emulate it. You know, all their mathematics were really trying to find out how nature worked, particularly square roots and the repetition of pattern.
They saw mathematical patterns in the sky and on Earth, the way water moved and rippled, the way things grew, a simple pine cone, a fern, a pomegranate. And they thought about the basic truths these things might represent.
These symmetries can all be shuffled, spun on any point, and they align again with themselves. So if you stretched them out, for them they pointed to infinity.
We will understand all things.
Through contemplating sacred geometry.
How did nature unfold, pattern itself? Could the basic designs of nature, even if divine, be replicated in this magnificent structure?
Trying to solve the riddle of God here.
Exactly.
Hour's drive from Granada, the Mediterranean. Unlike much of Spain's coastline ruined by real estate speculators and overdevelopment, the coast around here in Almeria is largely unspoiled. I'm on my way to a moraga, a tradition in these parts best described as the local version of a beach barbecue. Working the grill, Chef Juan Andres Moria. He heads the highly regarded El Claustro back in Granada. We're joined by fellow chef Rafael Luque and some friends.
Hefe, you are killing us with some good-looking food here.
Yep.
Some of that simple yet magical salmorejo on toast.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, amazing.
Dried tuna, flavor-packed like tuna prosciutto.
We normally put some olive oil.
Oh, 100% extra virgin from Granada.
Yeah, it's quite spicy and bitter.
Oh, that's good. Oh, so good. Spain is a beautiful country. We're not even eating yet. It's good. Ooh, it's like a...
Paté
Pate?
de morcilla.
Oh, sweet. Wow, mas. That is like the best thing in the world.
You want to eat the whole thing?
This? Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate. This is the chocolate of the gods.
Some grilled octopus and sea bream. Oh, and some nice pork tenderloin. And my personal favorite, a particularly delicious morcilla, fresh blood sausage.
Yes. I feel some duende coming on. I could just squeeze that like this. I'm telling you. Sexual metaphor coming. Beautiful. Just feeling him is... Yeah. Looking good. Wow, look at that. A lot of fat.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Those were happy pigs. Lazy pigs.
The ones we like. The ones we raise here in Spain.
Yeah, the pigs and the bulls are very happy here until they're not.
The moment of truth.
Okay, enough of the work. Let's eat. Nice.
Mucha grasa.
Wow.
Es grasa, carne muy vetado. Mucha beta.
Está bueno, ¿eh?
Awesome. Great meal, dude. Great meal. This is the dream of
Everybody.
all the world.
Yeah.
The dream is to live in Granada. You know, work in the morning, have a 1 hour nap in the afternoon. At night, go out and have that life. You know, go out and see your friends and eat tapa and drink red wine and be in a beautiful place. You know, to have this kind of music and this food and this kind of culture and to look out the window and to see Spain.
Probably one thing.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
Family is very, very, very important.
Right. See, he did it right. He's marrying into a Spanish family in Granada.
Right.
Cheating, man.
Yeah,
Very
he's
smart.
very lucky.
I know.
And a smart guy.
Right. Look, no one's going to dare dream of this because this is too much to dream for. This is extraordinary. But an ordinary life in Spain looks pretty good to me.
Rounds per magazine of steel-jacketed destruction as fast as your finger can pull the trigger. You might well ask yourself, why the hell would anybody need a weapon like this?
There we go.
The AR-15 is one of the weapons most reviled by gun opponents. It's also America's favorite rifle.
Never thought I'd say that a guy from New York's a natural when it comes to shooting an AR-15 in New Mexico, but I'm impressed.
As a nation, we love them. There are about 4 million in circulation. Those are the facts.
Basically, AR-15 is a semi-automatic civilian version of an M16. And the funny thing is that in relation, this gun is almost identical to this gun, but this is the one that's evil. Shoots the same caliber, same magazine capacity, just looks a little different.
I'm an East Coast guy. I'm a New Yorker. But culturally, I come from a place where a glimpse of weapon on somebody at a bar, in the street, it is reason for panic. Here and in much of America, in between New York and LA, you walk into a bar and you see somebody with a weapon. It's like, you know, that's my neighbor. You know, maybe he's going hunting. Maybe he's, who knows? Most people you know own guns?
Everybody I know.
Everybody.
Pretty much everybody. I had a rifle before I had a baseball bat.
Meet Jesse, Bill, Bo, and Daniel. Pretty much who we are talking about when we see the latest stats on gun purchases in America and shake our heads uncomprehendingly. That cultural divide, much more than policy, is what's kept the issue of gun control so polarized and so, frankly, hopeless.
He had a gun before he had a baseball bat. I'm in the same situation. I was shooting a BB gun when I was 5 years old, and I knew at that time it wasn't a toy, it was a weapon, and I was very well educated by my father on the responsible use of that piece of equipment, and that's what's critical to me.
I shoot all the time, and I'm always trying to shoot better than I did last week. It's relaxing, you're out with friends, it's fun.
There's a dark little genie in all of us, I think, that wants to pick up a gun, point it at something, and blast away.
This is a new Springfield Arm 9mm with a 19-round clip.
You know the reasons
I like guns. I don't own a gun, but I like holding them. I like shooting them.
The Glock 22, it's chambered in a 40 caliber.
There is something compelling, an eerie rush, an unholy sense of empowerment feeling the warm glow of these heavy, iconic shapes in your hands.
Get off my lawn, you kids.
That's a .357 Magnum. It's an 8-shot revolver.
Bigger kick on this guy, yeah?
A little bit.
You just can't help silently mouthing, "Make my day," or "Feeling lucky, punk."
every time they just get in the way.
You can do this all day.
Whatever your opinion on the subject, fact is, gun culture runs deep in this country.
This one I grew up with, yeah. I shot my very first turkey with this gun at 12 years old, actually. That's a 22 rimfire cartridge, and that is probably the type of firearm that most kids start off with.
These guys, I'm guessing, are not people I should be worried about. They are nice and exceedingly patient with the city boy who wants to play with their guns.
That there's a .338 Winchester Magnum. That's a big cartridge, heavy bullet, kind of for very large game like elk. There's a target up on that hillside. Can you see it?
Now watch Mr. New York City liberal shoot that target out there from 244 windswept yards.
Oh, wow. Now, am I accounting for windage, dropping, and wind distant? What?
Yeah, you want to aim 13 millimeters to the left, 4 millimeters high, and you'll hit dead center.
Left?
No, hold right on. I'm just
Just
giving
hold
you
right on?
I was just making a joke.
Man, taking advantage of the city boy.
And that wind's got to be 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, holding a rifle in this wind without a brace, it's tough.
All eyes are on you, no pressure. Pretty close, huh?
Yeah, he may have been a hair left. Just a little high that time, I think. Little right.
Shooting real good though, Tony.
I mean, you're not missing it by much.
If you were elk hunting, you'd be hitting him.
Exhale, pull and squeeze.
The biggest thing is just let it surprise you. As you're pulling the trigger, squeeze it slow, and every time it goes off, it should surprise you. That way you don't flinch.
That looked right on. That looked right on to me.
I gotta tell you, I'm proud of myself. I was like, I was somewhere in the neighborhood.
He's a natural.
Do you think that like people who just don't like the idea of guns, if they had a day out here shooting targets,
definitely.
I suspect a fair number of them would at least temper their views somewhat.
1,000%, absolutely.
And you definitely get a respect for the power of it, for sure.
Generally speaking, me and these guys, I think should feel free to buy all the guns we want. It's the rest of you I'm not so sure about.
Oh, I know how to shoot beer cans. When the zombie apocalypse comes, I'll be ready. As long as they're holding beers.
activity is spiking, and I don't need to look out my window to know that animals are behaving strangely. Backwards, your dad soon had injuries from the crash. They were later taken out into the desert, and they were buried there.
Might be some kind of vortex or...
A device is forced into memory.
Look up in the dark, the night sky, uncontaminated by the light of any nearby cities. You can see things. And of course, you've got a rich tradition of actual, real-life, spooky science fiction stuff. The Manhattan Project in Los Alamos, nuclear missile silos hidden deep beneath the desert floor. It's out there.
So, where are we?
Ground zero of where everything seemed to have started.
Submitted for your approval. Norio and his friend James, two men associated with the New Mexico UFO and Paranormal Forum.
This is where America's rocketry actually started.
At the end of World War II, classified units of the CIA and Army intelligence were busy sandbagging and sneaking away from probable prosecution cadres of the world's best rocket scientists. Did I mention they were Nazis? Oh yeah, many of them were sent around here.
Other very mysterious things even took place, allegedly, in 1947.
1947, Roswell incident.
That's right, that's still a mystery.
Some say, you notice how they always say that in those dubious, cheaply reenacted doc shows? Some say it was the remains of an alien spacecraft. Anywho, back then, they were working on some pretty cool stuff. For instance, a Mylar-like weather balloon designed to carry high-resolution cameras across the Soviet Union. When they got way up in the atmosphere, they'd pancake out like a flying saucer.
Might that explain the excessive zeal and mysterious behaviors? I mean, if one of these things crashed in the desert, you can well understand that a whole bunch of sinister-looking bodies would show up and start telling people never speak of this incident. And
you know, it's hard to say, but any military could create a cover story for anything.
Any possibility of like cyborgs or aliens?
Good question. I've heard that there is, and then I've heard there isn't.
We're taking you to a place, an undisclosed location,
Right.
What's known as Albuquerque's own Area 51.
There will be no probing involved, because every time there's like alien stuff, there's always probing, always with the probing.
Well,
I don't understand. It's like, if they've been coming here for years, haven't they done enough probing? Boy, if we were this from like Ghost Adventures, we'd be really playing this up. Some say that this area was used for sinister experiments, German-speaking cyborgs. We need to find some crackpot scientician. This is even better than Area 51. This is like Area 61.
Area 61 turns out to be a fenced-off view of essentially Kirkland Air Force Base.
The leading edge, military research, development, and testing. At night, there's a lot of lights. It's a huge complex.
Fact is, there was, and still is, some pretty cool stuff being tested out there in the desert. Maybe for DARPA, or NSA, or the Air Force. Who knows?
Do you think there are Do you think there are other life forms among us or who visited this planet?
Yes, I do.
What do you think?
Well, personally, I have a different opinion. This whole alien concept is a cover story in order to conceal certain kind of projects. But I could be wrong. But I try to be a realist, but I'm open to anything.
What is for certain, and has been authentically documented on film, is that somewhere out there, among the silos, underground cities, supposed nuclear waste dumps, and alien burial grounds, there is a large animal and a hole in the ground. What strange beast, even now, is being loaded into a grave-sized pit in the desert for me?